A diver had just come ashore and removed his oxygen mask only to find he couldn't breathe nor make a sound. He frantically put the mask back on and finally returned to normal. At first he thought diving too deep had caused oxygen deprivation and hallucinations, so he took off the oxygen tube once more. Unexpectedly, a terrifying, suffocating sensation instantly overwhelmed him. He couldn't comprehend what had happened to the world until he saw dead animals on the road and a woman suffocated in her car. Only then did he realize all oxygen had vanished. To find other survivors, the man dragged his oxygen tank forward. Soon, he reached an abandoned house. He pushed open the door and stepped inside. Here, he discovered another survivor wearing an oxygen mask like his own. With oxygen gone, they couldn't speak, only communicate through sign language. The man gestured for the woman to follow him. She glanced at her mother, freshly deceased in her arms, and ultimately chose to leave with him. They loaded their oxygen tanks into the car, but the man's gaze lingered on the woman's tank. Then, he looked at his own supply. What thoughts churned within him? Soon after, they drove the car toward the town in search of rescue. Yet along the way, human corpses littered the landscape. Fortunately, they refused to abandon hope. Reaching the highest hilltop, the woman activated the distress signal in her hand. The man ignited a colored smoke flare. But as the sun set, no rescuers arrived. Meanwhile, their oxygen reserves dwindled. At life's end, they embraced each other, awaiting death. But then the man's oxygen tank sounded an alarm. He immediately switched to the last remaining tank. At that moment, the woman suddenly realized her own tank was nearly empty. Holding her tank, she confronted the man. He claimed he didn't know. Right then, the darkest depths of human nature were laid bare. The two fought fiercely over the last tank of oxygen.